Hello YouTube, it's Jack here, aka Doc Moonshine, or should I even say good morning YouTube, because, yeah, I'm in the PJs.
One face, small face, facing a bottom right edge.
I make no apologies for this.
One face.
Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is about
large face, facing a bottom right edge.
6-string banjos.
One face, small face, facing a bottom right edge.
And before we go any further, I'm just going to silence my
One
phone's
face, large face, facing a bottom right edge.
screen reader.
One face, small face, facing a bottom 0 faces.
Because, as you no doubt know by now, with the phone shouting,
Voiceover off.
I am totally blind. So anyway, 6-string banjos, there are a couple of videos here on YouTube. Some of them are very good, some of them are dreadful. The best one I've seen is from Patrick Costello, and you can view all his work on the channel Dobro33H. And he gives a great insight into the 6-string. He borrows his friend's 1920s 6-string banjo. This one is kind of reminiscent of those. It is an Epiphone stagebird. Now obviously you're never going to fully be able to recreate the Vega of the 20s, but this is about as near as you're going to get on a budget. First of all, a few pointers. This is not a bantar. This is not a gitjo. This is not a banjitar. This is not a guitar banjo. This is a banjo. I suppose you could call it guitar banjo because it has guitar tuning. When these banjos started to come back towards the end of the 20th century, you had a lot of people putting guitar necks onto banjo bodies. In fact, my first 6-string banjo was like that. Epiphone have actually started from scratch. They've built a purpose long neck, the same sort of thing as a guitar neck. A great banjo pot. I don't know if you can see this. It's electric-acoustic, so there is a pickup on here, so you can plug in. This is a closed-back banjo, and it has a frosted head for that real authentic banjo sound. I'm just going to have a drink here. Excuse me. As you can tell by the voice, a slight cold today. And I thought, starting this series with the 6-string banjo, we're going to keep these videos very informal, by the way, folks. It's just a chat between yourself and me. And I thought, there's a lot of prejudice about these banjos going around. They're only good for one thing. And lots of other insulting comments made about them. For me, this is a real instrument. This is not a hybrid. This is not a gimmick instrument. This is a banjo. It sounds like a banjo. It plays like a guitar. So if you're a guitar player, you're already one-up because you don't need to learn any new chords. What is this suitable for playing? Well, I've used it for playing country music. I've used it for playing blues. I've used it for playing Irish music, Irish folk music, both as a rhythm instrument and I've also been able to do a little bit of picking with it as well. So it's a multi-use instrument. It's a universally great instrument. Will it replace the guitar? Of course it won't. Is it a substitute for a 5-string banjo? Of course it isn't. You can tune it into Open G tuning, and well, you can't really play it like a 5-string in the style that most of you would want. Of course, you can play bluegrass tunes. But you're not going to be able to roll on it like you would a 5-string. Not really. This is an instrument all of its own volition, of its own making. But if you've always wanted a banjo sound and you didn't want to learn the 5-string, you just wanted a banjo type sound, this is a great instrument to play that sound on. Also, you know, it's great for singing. If you're doing folk music and you go along to an open mic, everybody's got guitars, you want to have something different, this is the instrument to use because it works great as a solo instrument. You just got to be careful that you don't play too loud. I'm playing here with a very thin nylon pick, not too thin because then it's very bright. And not bright in a nice way. I mean, you can get a nice bright sound playing close to the bridge as you would on a banjo, which you'd want to do when you were picking. If you strum near the bridge, it's not so nice. Go further up the neck and it's a lot more mellow. You can palm mute. So you can apply a lot of the guitar techniques that you know and love. These are a lot of fun, and more musicians are using them because they are so user-friendly for a guitar player. And if you play old-time music, if you play a lot of Frailing or a lot of Pete Seeger tunes, you know, these are great. You're gonna have to excuse the voice because I've got this slight cold, but I'm gonna try and sing you a little bit of a song before we go here, just to demonstrate. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome and sing. So there, you burst of a song. You get a very good idea how fun these are just to play and sing. You can just use a basic Frailing strum. You don't have to use a plectrum. You can use your fingers. I'm not a very good finger picker, so. Nice steady rhythm. Very reminiscent of the Pete Seeger long neck banjo sound, I think. Well, friends, that's it. This is just the first video. It's not the highest standard in the world. These videos, as I say, are for instrument enthusiasts. Sometimes we'll be singing songs. Sometimes I'll be demonstrating an instrument. Next time, I won't have a head cold. That's a promise. So, until then, I've been Jack Scrimshaw. Thanks very, very much for taking the time to watch and to listen. And if I can find my camera here without knocking it over. Oh, bad luck. Never mind. I'll see you next time. You guys take care of yourselves.